Okay, so this is going to be like an all in one, or I'm not sure what to call it, type of a video. So this is the pantry. We're going to talk about the challenge. We're going to talk about what food we have. I'm going to show you what I got, and then I'm going to show you the meal plan. The idea was not to spend any money this week, but when I went to the big city to drop off the last of the siblings that have been here pretty much, I've had family almost this entire month. It's been wonderful. And anyway, as we dropped her off at the airport, there was a Trader Joe's that just opened. And so we went to Trader Joe's with the husband's permission, as well as a list from him, not including my own list. So the whole idea was not to spend any money this week, but we did. And so I'm going to see how long I can go without spending any money. And we're going to do, I think they call them Shelf-Tobers. I've seen them on YouTube. Since we have September, so it could be Shelf-Tember, October, so Shelf-Tober, and then there's November. It still works out for Shelf-Tober and even December. But we're going to try to do that. We're going to see what we can do with all of this. So at the top here, I still have all the spaghetti noodles. I ended up not making spaghetti while family was here. This is like a 7-foot shelf, so if I look like I'm reaching, I really am reaching. So this will be for my son's breakfast, and in the video I had done, I shared what, like me making a batch of these for the next day. Well, since they're gluten-free, I learned that these should be made the day that you're going to eat them, because the next day they're just kind of dry and crumbly and not as fresh tasting. Then we have all of these spaghetti noodles. I have some steel cut oats, a whole thing of old-fashioned oats, some grits, some Italian breadcrumbs, some chips, some pasta, some mac and cheese. The kids were doing the crack your back prank, where you put like a noodle between your teeth and pretend to crack your back and bite down on the noodle at the same time. Yeah, no, they love that. I have some French dip. I have some baking soda. I have, what's that? Sesame oil. These are all of my like spices and things. So here's a quick look at that. My husband just bought these, so they're not quite organized the way I would normally have them. But we have some olives here, some green bell peppers. I found these at the discount store, and I picked them up for Thanksgiving. Some corn, the salt, which actually should be in the basket, some ketchup, some pasta. There's different kinds of pasta here. Some, what is this, brown sugar, some masa to make some tortillas. I've asked my husband to do that. I will probably be making this tomorrow morning, because as of now, I still have that leftover that I was talking about. So I need to do that. I still have some baking flour. Actually, we bought this today because tonight is Reformation night at the church, and we were making some keto-friendly things for some of the people at the church. I have a couple of those things. If you remember the Dollar General challenge, some of those are from that. I need to get this emptied out because it's cooler now, and so I killed my sourdough. It just got too hot, and I wasn't able to keep on top of it or learn how to work well with it. Oh, this was also for the keto. Oh, Emma! Oh, shoot, I messed up. Oh, well. I'll just have to work out the way it is. Anyway, yeah, so I killed the sourdough, and I just decided that I know how to work it in the cooler temps, not in the hotter temps. And so, this is just powder from, flour, or the oat flour. But anyway, I want to make sourdough again, so I need to get this emptied. There's another thing here. I'm going to show you something else soon. These are like all the dry goods that I just put in here. So there's a bunch of rice. I think I'm going to make lasagna soup because I want to use up these dang lasagna noodles. I just don't make lasagna that much. But I do have a lot of cottage cheese, and I do have some pasta. Maybe I'll make some for lunch. Maybe I'll make like a veggie one. Quinoa. I didn't get to make quinoa salad for my siblings while they were here. We were given some eggs. So totally making fried rice this week for lunches. I really wanted to make quinoa salad while they were here. The 4 Instant Pot was running the whole time and I never got that quinoa baked. I have a coconut milk. I would like to try to make coconut curry. I've never had it before and I really want to try it. We have some powdered sugar. This was a deal and I picked these up actually for my husband or for us, whatever worked out. They were like 33 cents and I was like, that's a really good deal. I have a chicken breast also from the Dollar General. So I have an extra one here. I have some molasses, some mayo, some sauerkraut. There is a little bit of olive oil left, not much. These are some more random things. Cornbread, chia seed, opened quinoa. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, chia seed, corn and stuff. Apple cider, mushrooms. I do have a little grapeseed oil. I have, apple cider, some mushrooms, some grapeseed oil, some tuna. So we can definitely do tuna patties one another time. Some kidney beans. These are canned. I canned these tomatoes. Some almond flour. These are emergency coffee beans in here in case I run out, and that's my emergency stash because coffee. And my big old thing of a black-eyed peas. So this is my pantry, okay? Because the actual pantry is on the other side of the room next to the laundry. We have lots of laundry going on today. This is the pantry. Now, I don't know. Can you see how deep that is? That is, like, even if I were, I don't know how well I can do this. Let's see. If I were to touch, okay, I'm like all the way, okay, now I'm touching the back. I don't know if I can get you to see that, but I think I was like up to my shoulder to get to the back. And that really just isn't a good use of the space. Now, oh man, and I was at Walmart. Darn it. I've been picking these up at Walmart. Oh man. So another thing I learned while my sisters were here is that a 32-year-old woman should not do barrel rolls. Those little hamster rolls, things that, you know, little fun farms. I kind of flew all over the place, landed really badly on my knee, ended up with a nice old goose egg the size of a baseball, and now it's really hard to get down on my knees. Anyway, I found these. They're the 28-quart storage box at Walmart for, I want to say $6 or $7, and it goes enough in there that at least we've got some good storage use of this. Because otherwise it's just too deep and it's wasted space and all that. So I have these that I have for freezer cooking, but I've been starting to pick up like those tin ones from the thrift stores so that I can not be so wasteful. And then these are canned applesauce. So I have 4 of those. I was really hoping to get more. But each drawer in my fridge full of apples only makes about 2 quarts. That's kind of sad. Anyway, and this is the last of my basmati. So we have rice coming out the ears, but honestly, basmati is our favorite. So I will save that more for like stir fries and things like that. But fried rice is whatever. And let's see, we have some white vinegar. This actually should be under the sink. These are my bulk spices that I get from our market. This is where my griddle sits, and it's well, here's the edge, there's a dustpan, and the griddle can go all the way back. That's how deep this thing is. And then so these are kind of in there. This is what's left of my taco seasoning. I don't remember if I showed you in a video me doing this or not. I can't remember. And then this is where I put some of those in. I actually had like a whole box and I just don't have much left. So there is that. Ouch! Oh, that hurt. Okay, yep. Old lady coming through. All right. Ooh, that really hurt. Okay. I'm actually going to jump to the top because I want to put some things away. These are those pans I was talking about that I've just been collecting, so that I can put them in the freezer for freezer meals and not waste. And then this is the type of pan I use for my mom's Hungarian coffee cake, and it is wheat. It is terrible for you. It is so loaded with sugar, but it is a family favorite treat recipe, and I want to make it because I'm not with my family anymore and we're not going to get it. So it's time for me to start learning it and then passing this family recipe down to other kids. So I picked one up, and I have some of these pans. I just haven't done anything with them. And then on the top here, when it's all organized nicely, oh lordy. Yeah, this is not friendly to, ouch. Oh my goodness. I can't even hold the thing right. Okay. There we go. And then we can put this one up here. And then we've got some of those. Okay, yeah, this is totally wasted space in here. But it's at the very top shelf. Those are water bottles that we use for like hiking and things like that, like are really good water bottles. There's a couple of these other ones that my husband has been wanting to save. I don't even remember how we got these. I think maybe somebody gave them to us. I don't remember. Anyway, so we have some of these bottles, which my husband thought were really good, kind of to fill up and have as emergency. And as you can see, we have not filled them up with water yet. My husband made this. You might remember this from our house back in California. And it just, he made it so that these would be held in quite nicely. And this doesn't come out easily, so I just pulled the whole thing out, and then I can pull this out. It's wonderful. And then these on the side, and then the muffin tins go here. This needs to be vacuumed out. Alright, so I have these because they ended up being like 50 cents after an Ibotta, and I thought that was really good price for this and very simple ingredients. And I like the marinara, so I picked those up. We had at one point, somebody had given us like 6 bags of these and 6 bags of these, and I'm down to 1 bag each, but I'm also have like a whole bag of each of these cooked in the freezer. So I feel really good about that. I have 1 potato left. Put that with the potatoes. And that is the pantry, and I'm just going to get a couple more of these and just put them into these places to just really utilize better space. And then up here, I have no idea what I want to do. That can go under the sink because you love me. I just put that potato in there. So this is my, like, I have been wanting one of these forever. I think I have talked about it in a video. And when my birthday came, my sister sent me money for my birthday. I just knew exactly what I wanted, and I went and got it. And I love this so much. It's freestanding. And I can put all, like, the onions and potatoes and the fruit all in here. It's not taking up space on my very dirty counters. Love it. We have 1 butternut squash here, which is this one's a favorite. So I need to cook this. I need to cut about half of it up so we can just have it cubed. But butternut squash works as a replacement for pumpkin. So I do butternut squash pancakes, which is like just pumpkin pancakes. And I do all that kind of stuff with butternut squash. So I need to cook it, puree half of it, and then actually just kind of like saute the other half because we really like it just like as chunks. Okay, let's talk about the freezer. In the freezer, I have this thing of white beans. So I have more than a bag of white beans in here. We have corn. We have hash browns. We have spinach. We have more spinach. We have trash. So we put all of our like meat scraps and grease scraps so that it doesn't sit in the trash cans, and then on trash day we pull it out of the freezer. and take it out. And that just kind of helps keep the trash cans clean. Look at that, we have more spinach. What else? What else? I still have some of this. That's a good wife. I have a roast here. I forgot I had a roast. I should make this. What do we have? What's Sunday? When is the Sunday thing? I'm going to make this for dinner tomorrow, actually. So we'll pull this out. That'll be good for dinner. Roast potatoes. Delicious. Let's see. We have some rainbow chard. What else? We have, those are chicken thighs. We have chicken chests. Beef round-eyed steaks. Oh, I was gonna do this when my siblings were here. Oh well, I was gonna make beef broccoli. Blueberries. My husband just actually eats those in a cup by themselves. That's his favorite. Green beans. A little bit left of more green beans. Chicken. Shocker. Broccoli. Some tilapia. Some mixed veggies. Oh, my hands are freezing. Breakfast sausage. More breakfast sausage. Let's see. These are sweet Italian. What are those called? Help me.
Sausage rolls?
Sausages. Sausage links. So we've got 3 of those. Okay, I'm already trying to think of meals here, but there's my freezer. In my fridge, we have leftovers that we're gonna have for dinner tonight because we have to rush to church. So that'll be fantastic.
Sorry.
We have a little bit of Parmesan cheese left. This is bacon grease. This is my favorite way to sweeten my coffee. It's delicious. Got some little ranch things that I refuse to throw away. Oh, oops, I'm sorry. A little bit of jam my sister bought. Some bouillon, some bacon. I need to hide that. Some sun butter. Now, did Andra buy this one or did she buy the other one?
I think she bought the other one.
Okay, so one of these is Mars. My sister bought another one because she can't do peanut butter either. So my daughter is set up for non-peanut butter products. And my kids can have peanut butter. And I happen to know we have bread. So we're going to have peanut butter and jelly at some point this week. We have half and half. We have almond milk. Bunch of condiments. I'm really going to be trying to think of things that I can use up a lot of these condiments for. These are coffee creamers that I had for my siblings when they were here. And we've got... There's a lot of the peppermint left. And a little bit of the vanilla left. It's so funny. I used to only drink coffee with the Coffee Mate. And now I can't stand the fake taste anymore. It's so funny. More condiments. This is a very spicy barbecue sauce. I totally missed that it was habanero when I got it. So, whew, I'm not sure how we're going to use this. But if you have any suggestions, please leave it below. I'm thinking I might use a little bit with a little bit of ketchup wherever it is. In a meatloaf because I can't think of anything else. As I said, leftovers, and let's see. My husband needs to juice some celery. Juice some celery. There we go. Juice some celery. I've got some corn tortillas left. Some string cheese left that I'm trying to save for the kids I babysit. Cilantro, carrots. Oh, I'm not holding my camera well. I'm trying to see what's in here. Cream cheese spread, leftovers, pepper jack cheese, some yogurts my sister didn't eat, cottage cheese, more cream cheese, and sour cream, which is good and we bought this last night. This is this kind of cheese I have. So we're gonna be like holding on tight to that baby to make that work for this week. Some yogurt to soak oats in. Fantastic. And so far as produce, the celery that I need my husband to juice. So this is the one I need my husband to juice. These are peppers, garden peppers. that need to be used before they go nasty. These are some garden carrots. These are some beets. Delicious. This is cucumbers. I have 2 cucumbers left. I have 2 avocados left and 1 peach left. This peach is going to be used in scones. So I have that planned, or a breakfast bake. Not really sure which. Leftovers. I think I've talked about that long enough. Hold on. There's more, folks. We're going to go this way, and you're going to look at the floor because I don't want you to look at my dirty house until we get out here. Then let's look at the ceiling because the floor is pretty disgusting in here. All right, my big old freezer. Okay, in the freezer, we have 1 thing of the turkey left. Actually, I think I have 2 from that big old thing that I bought. I think I have 2 left. I have all of my freezer meals pretty much gone that I have prepped ahead. I have a bunch of meatballs. Thinking meatball soup. That sounds delicious. I have a bunch of bratwurst. These are one of the things that I bought. That one day when I said we were trying to do a $400 shopping trip, we went to Walmart. We found a deal. That was these. Let's see. What is this? Oh, some chicken. This is turkey. I'm going to make that leftover turkey soup. I've done a video on that. You can see that linked below if I remember. I still have some of these. I'm thinking jambalaya. I've done a video on that. It has to do with the deal from... My brain is not working. I'm on 4 hours sleep, y'all. The Dollar General. So, thinking jambalaya. I have 4 pounds of chicken thighs here. As you can see, our meat, we're good, but the meat is like the most expensive thing. So, well, actually, the veggies really are. Oh my goodness, so those chicken meatballs that I made were so good. And I served them, I think, by themselves with some mashed potatoes and some beets and some other things, and they were so good. So I think I want to make them again and do that. Here's the other chicken. Oh, let's see. We've got some more chicken. Ooh, and a whole chicken. This is taco soup. These are more sale meats. What is this? Help me. Broccoli. That's what your name is. My husband will be happy. We still have a blueberry. I think this is a butternut squash. This is all of the pork my friends had given me. And my husband and I are not big pork fans. So we did pork chops one night and they were okay. So, yeah, gotta use those up. So this is my white beans that I cooked. We still have some of these. See, there's totally enough food here for, I think, the whole month. I think I don't have to buy meat at all this month. Let's see how little we could do. Wouldn't that be fun? And then in here, I still have those 3 loaves of bread. Where did my daughter put? Oh, there she put the beans. That is not the freezer. I said, please put them in the freezer. Okay. These 2 drawers here were full of apples, and I made apple butter out of them. The apple cider is for our church Reformation on Sunday, and then that was just, well, enough said. And carrots and celery. Let's see, what's that? 3 dozen eggs, 5 dozen eggs. Beans that really need to go in the freezer because I don't want them to go bad before I can get to them. Okay. So that's pretty much, oh, nope. We have 1 of each of the milks, 2 cottage cheese. Like I said, I have enough cottage cheese. I am thinking of trying to make sure that stinking lasagna gets used up. Okay, so that's pantry. Those are fridge, freezer. That's, let's look at this. Oh, this is much better than my dirty house. But anyway, that's what I have for... What are you doing?
Setting timer.
Okay, that's what I have for food in the house. There's plenty here. Let's see how little we can buy this month. That being said, I'll turn the camera around. I'll show you what we got at Trader Joe's this week, today. And then I need to make a meal plan with what I have. I'll share that with you. This is going to be a long video. And then, actually first I have to get a loaf of banana bread in the oven. Then I'll do all of that. The showing and the meal plan and the blah blah blah. But first, food. Okay, here's what we got at Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's, you guys. I miss Trader Joe's so much. Here's like the big reason. These are our favorite corn tortillas. They just have corn, water, and lime. My husband's a favorite. I think your timer went off. So I picked up about 4 because I had that big old thing in the fridge. I'll put these in the freezer and we'll just pull one out for my husband. The yellow corn is our favorite, but they didn't have yellow, they only had white. They did have these and I wanted to try them. These were $3.49, I believe. There's 6, and again with all those beans, it's like, okay, we'll make bean burritos or breakfast burritos. I'm not really sure. Whatever. I wanted to try them. They were look good. I did pick up a sourdough bread, and I have plans for this, so this will just go into the freezer. I have some lettuce because we do not have any, and this is the same price as Walmart, and it's organic. Yay! These are our favorite. This is one of all of ours. Like, I could sit and eat a whole bag. We had 6 bags, but we ate 1 on the way home, and by we, everybody but me, because I let, I was driving. I didn't want to, all that. Okay, our favorite tomato soup. I would have gotten more, but I just decided, again, trying to use up what we had on the shelves. Let's just do 2. But then we saw this. Again, I told you my daughter's favorite was butternut squash. And so we're going to try this. So far, I have not liked any butternut squash soup recipes I've tried. So I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see. And then I wanted to try this one as well. This looked really good. So we have some soups. Okay, so we have some of those. I have some bananas. Bananas are 25 cents each. The coconut oil spray was not any cheaper than the olive oil spray, so I just picked it up. This was expensive. It's so much cheaper at Sam's Club, but I did not want to just go over to Sam's Club just for that. Which reminds me, I don't have any butter here. I don't know how we're going to manage without butter. I might have to make a Walmart trip just for butter because we have no butter. So yeah, this is $15.99 and Sam's Club is, I think, $10, $9.99. So this is about $6 more. Kefir mango instant win. This is for me only. I want to try doing this, a splash of this in my coffee and cut sugar out and see if I can do that. I have apples here. Apples were $1 a pound. These are the Gala, and so I have some for kids for snacks. I have some bell peppers, and we did pick up onions at Walmart when we picked up the things that we needed to make for tonight, which she's doing right there. I think these are keto bomb things. We have people in our church that are keto, and we wanted a treat for them, so the rest of us have some gluten-free banana bread and some brownies going on. We have some sweet potatoes. We have our favorite waffles. These are about $2 a piece. Really good deal. The pesto is a really good deal. Picked up some pesto. This is one of my favorites. I can't wait to have some on top of my salad. I literally just put it on my salad. I love it so much. Let's see. This was $1.99 for the French green beans for 24 ounces. So I picked 2 up. So now we have some more vegetables for the freezer. Fantastic. So outside of this and a bag of onions, that's what we have. And I need to get butter because I do not have any butter. I'm making sure, but I'm pretty sure we have that many sticks of butter left. Okay, let's see how far we can go with this butter. Let's see. I have no high hopes for this, especially because like the oatmeal bake has butter. I'm going to be using butter immediately for the banana bread. We'll see how far it goes. But anyway, there's Trader Joe's. It was $92 and some odd cents. I gotta put this away. Gotta get banana bread in the oven, and then I will get back to you as to what we're gonna eat. But I will also be trying to film those videos for you. I thought it was 92. My wonderful daughter told me it was 112 because she has the mind of a young woman. I have the mind of a mother who has had 5 kids, and each of those kids take a quarter of my brain. I am negative a quarter of a brain right now. There's a couple things that, as I was putting stuff away, I noticed I don't think I talked about this. It's that time of month. Enough said. That called to me. And then the wild rice is $5 a pound. I don't think I've seen it cheaper anywhere else. That is a really good deal. Usually I see it for about $8 for maybe like 8 ounce, 12 ounce. So for $5 for a pound, this is a really good deal. I am thinking wild rice soup. That sounds amazing. I believe I have done a video on it, and it'll be linked down below. So, I have about 4.5 seconds to film all this before we need to leave. So, I just wanted to say something before I jumped in. First of all, I forgot to show you the granola. I just realized that. Anyway, I made a couple batches of granola. Very simple. And it's hidden away so the kids wouldn't eat a snack. That's okay. My husband's been eating it as a snack instead. So, I made a list, and I just put a whole bunch of meals down on there. I'm going to show you what they are. There is no rhyme or reason to it as of yet. I just wrote down what we could make, and I'm going to go from there. The idea is how far can we go without purchasing anything. That is my goal, and here's what I've got. So, I know I made enough granola to do it twice. Just put it over with some milk or over yogurt would be ideal. We'll see if I have any yogurt. I can do oatmeal bake twice. These are the items that I think we're going to need in order to do this. Oatmeal bake I can do twice. Oatmeal pancakes topped with cottage cheese I can do twice. Egg bake twice because I have hash brown or potatoes enough for 2. Eggs and biscuits, we have plenty of eggs. I can do crepes, chia seed pudding, pancakes and bacon. One time, oh, and I put a date on here for my son's birthday. That was to let me know. We have the waffles that we bought at Trader Joe's. I've got stuff to make French toast, grits twice, hot cereal once. That's that one that I showed you. Steel cut oats twice, maybe 3 times. Lunches, fried rice with the different veggies we could use with it. Jambalaya, tuna cakes, tomato soup, all this stuff. Spaghetti, kielbasa and potatoes, bean and rice. That's where the needed salsa is. And these are the dinners that I'm like, okay, I could do this. So I have a baked chicken and we can make chicken soup from, and chicken stir fry. Making that one, using one rotisserie chicken or one baked chicken for the 3 meals. Roast and veggies, chicken cacciatore. I'm going to try this from that YouTube channel. She did it as a freezer meal. If I remember, I'll leave it linked down below. I can do a stroganoff beef and chicken. Taco salad twice, shepherd's pie, chicken pot pie, tortilla soup, chicken and wild rice soup, rice business twice. I will try to make a recipe from that. Beef broccoli twice. I would like to try that chicken meatballs, meatloaf, pork chops twice plus. There's plenty of pork chops to do more than that. Taco casserole. I don't know about that. I don't know if I have enough. The more I think about it, the more I don't think I have enough noodles for that. But I'm going to leave it on there right now. Anyways, Korean chicken, white chicken chili, fish tacos, and pesto with sausage and veggies, which we can serve over rice. So those are the ones I have right now, and we'll use them up, and then we'll see what we have left in the cupboards, freezer, and all that. Well, I realized I did not wrap up this video, so I'm editing it and realizing I did not wrap it up. And it's dark 30. Well, it's not. It's bright. But it's still early. Anyway, so that's going to be kind of the tour. As I was editing this, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm all over the place. Just give me a minute. I'm just all over the place. I'm so sorry, but you kind of got my frazzled personality there. So when I'm trying to get so much done and so much going on, all that crazy busyness, that's me. And so I just left it instead of trying to refilm it. It's who I am. Anyway, so I did that and I showed you the plan for the meals, and I have been filming what we've been eating. As of right now, we are out of butter. So it's been, I think, today's Tuesday, and I filmed all of that on Friday. So between those few days, we have run out of butter. Are you cold? Oh, you're making your bed. Good girl. Anyway, so we'll see how this goes. I'm really excited to see how far I can go. Fresh produce, we're almost out. That pound of apples, between 5 kids, it takes 1 or 2 days for those to be gone. And so, yeah, we'll see how far we get. Again, just kind of excited to use things up. These kind of challenges are my jam. I really like to clean out and use up as much as I can. I do like the preparing, so that when you get stuff affordably, you can stock up. But I actually really like getting it all cleaned out. And it's one of those things that do have like a finish product. So really excited about that. Did want to address a couple of things. I don't do well with beef. I have said this in hauls and videos before. I don't do well with beef. We did have a roast last night, and my stomach kind of hurt all night. But it's food, and the iron will be good for me. And I keep saying, okay, you know, there's pluses and minuses of everything. Pork. We try not to do pork. Just, I kept getting to the point where I was feeling so nauseous over the smell of it when I was pregnant, and for years afterwards, just the smell of pork made me so nauseous so that I couldn't enjoy eating it. And when we had the the food pantry boxes, pork was always the number one thing that we were getting. And pork just is kind of concerning to me, especially old pork. I don't know why that one's more concerning to me than like beef or anything else, but anyway, we're really careful with pork, and we just gotten to the point where even my husband and I, we just don't like it. But it's affordable, and especially like the sausage and things like that, or the meatballs that we're using and the sausage that we're using. It's not like pork chops. So pork chops, you kind of just, there's not much I can do with it. I can't hide it in a lot of things. But like meatball soup is easy. Meatballs with barbecue sauce. You know, there's something over it that kind of just helps take away that taste. Even pork chops with gravy on it, it doesn't work. So I'm just really careful with pork. These are just those final thoughts that I wanted to end with. And we're going to get to the pantry challenge. How are you doing on your financial goals? Like, I really want to know. Leave them down below. I have some ideas for videos. They'll come up as soon as I can. We're trying to get back into our routines, and there's so much to catch up on. Homeschool videos are coming out. I'm sorry, it's been a while. There's a whole video coming out on that. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye.